I was just talking to a fellow YouTuber. Well, sort of a fellow YouTuber. I checked his account and he had nothing on it, but a bunch of complaints about people being pseudo-intellectuals. No videos, just posted comments. But I'm going to be polite and I'm not going to say his name. So, we were passing back and forth these messages about what is the future of humanity. This is a really deep question, something that I really didn't expect to end up talking about, which is why I wanted to comment on it. So, he brings up the idea that he believes that strife and enlightenment go hand in hand. You have to suffer in order to understand the world around you. Which I would really prefer not to believe is true. But there might be some level of wisdom to this. I can't say for any certainty. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to ignore my phone ringing. But it did kind of bring me back into light of the idea of I am an idealist, really, whose points of view have probably been highly influenced by years of studying literature and most specifically studying the career of Ridley Scott, who I'm not too ashamed to say I idolize on many levels. So, suffering and enlightenment go hand in hand. I think I've heard this somewhere before. I think Mother Teresa said something very similar to that. But I feel very enthusiastic about the future. I think that we are on the cusp of a new world. And I'm disappointed that there are some people who can't see it. Okay, it's probably not going to fit neatly into a package, but here's what I think may be coming up in the next couple of generations. So, we're on the cusp of a new world. I honestly believe that. I think in the next couple of generations, somebody is going to wake up with this amazing new idea as to how to deal with the finances of the world. And he's going to, or she, let's be politically correct with this, going to engage with someone who's going to create this device that looks like a pair of headphones that will translate every language so no one will ever be confused about what each other are saying again. And then they're going to get together with the greatest minds across the world and find a way to turn human waste into a chemical jelly which could be recycled and transformed into all of the food that we can ever desire. And from there, we're going to come up with this three-dimensional printer which is capable of replicating anything that we've previously constructed. And then we're going to equip every device built with this memory liquid stone, which will constantly bleed on to whatever machines we construct and repair any wear or tear on them so nothing will ever break again. And not long after that, we're going to make this new career out of meteor farming, where people are going to construct space shuttles that look like helicopters and go off across the galaxy and return with an endless supply of raw materials to fuel our desires. From there, someone's going to create a power converter that takes our brain's biothermal electrical signal and transforms it into electricity. So humans become walking Tesla coils, which power all the amazing inventions that are then going to come about. Suddenly all the governments of the world are going to come together and create a single union, and nationalism is going to fall off the face of the earth. And then we're going to unwind human DNA, and we're going to find all the things that make us suffer and that which makes us weak or sick, and we're going to then create medicine that allows us to simply remove the parts of ourselves that we don't want. Then anger and prejudice are going to be gone. Everybody's going to be whoever they want to be, and we will all evolve into greater creatures because of it. The cosmopolitan effect is going to be gone because we'll no longer need to create artists whose job is to make us look younger when we'll actually be able to become younger. Human lifespan is going to become 300 years, maybe 900 years, I don't know. This is going to be beyond our imagination at this point in time. From there, we're probably only a few small years away from the moon becoming the next hot tourist attraction, and someone will devise a way to take DNA of plants and animals alike, feed them into this tiny pyramid-like space shuttle, which we will rocket to the next planet in line, create usable atmosphere, and change the shape of planets to craft an entire solar system around which we can move freely. Then there will be the need for a new sort of highway. And in comes this, what could only be described, I guess, as magical door, which will take matter and transform it into some sort of an electrical signal which we can broadcast to any place we have previously been. Once humans have abandoned Earth in favor of all the other planets in our system, and artists have the ability to create infinitely with no need for hardship, builders can build whatever they want to build, everybody has the perfect job, we turn over Earth as it is now to whatever fragments of religion still remain, the religious authorities, and they take our matter converter, which we'd previously used to send ourselves to other planets, and gather up every animal on Earth and send it through the matter field so that it could be replicated and come back, and we can they can rebuild our ecosystem into whatever shape that they so desire, and turn Earth into a tropical paradise, our own tiny heaven, as we've now stretched ourselves off to the next system, and man finds themselves to be their own messiahs. As everywhere we go, everything we do, we uplift people to this new level of enlightenment. We have acquired the dream of the visionaries of on old. If only we can work past the smaller things. Just imagine what greatness lies in the future. What if once we have extended our reach into the stars, we find the edge of reality and discover the ultimate truth? God is man, man is God. We have done everything. We have taken the human mind and we've broken it down into its simplest format and rebuilt it in new shapes. We have fed the hungry, we have healed the sick, We have overcome mortality. We've extended our reach far beyond that which our fathers could have imagined. What lies for us at the end of the stars? What mysteries await us in the future? What challenges will our children have? I don't expect to live to see any of this. But it is fun to dream, to think, what might happen tomorrow? I don't know. No one can dream. No one can guess. That which makes the world amazing is that we have no limitations. Every time we thought we have seen everything, something new is discovered. Maybe we're going to turn our eyes to the ocean tomorrow, and we're going to farm down there. We're going to find a way to travel to the bottom of the sea where there's 60 times more land mass than on the surface. That's probably a horrible exaggeration. It's probably only like 3 times, but you get my gist. Maybe, who knows? I don't. That's the point. But we'll go to the bottom of the ocean and we'll start farming there, and we'll find fertile soil, enough so to genetically engineer plants, to coat the bottom of the sea, to bring back to the surface, and the price of fruits and vegetables will drop to nothing. Maybe human consciousness will change in such a way that we don't need to be paid to work. Heaven forbid. Instead, we work because it is psychologically and spiritually fulfilling to serve mankind. Thank you. Have a good day.